Stalingrad, the battle that turned the tide of World War II. In the frozen ruins of Stalingrad, the Red Army wasn't just fighting for a city, it was fighting for survival. What began as desperate defense would become the deadliest trap in military history, and the moment Nazi Germany started to lose the war. By the summer of 1942, Hitler was confident. His armies had crushed Europe, and now his eyes were locked on one name: Stalingrad. Not just a city, but a symbol. If it fell, Soviet morale would shatter. If it stood, the German advance might die there. The German Sixth Army stormed toward Stalingrad with tanks, artillery, and air power. The Luftwaffe turned neighborhoods into ash. Streets vanished. Buildings collapsed. But instead of open ground, the Germans found a nightmare. The Soviets didn't retreat. They hid. In basements, in factories, inside broken walls. Every ruined building became a fortress. Every floor was defended. Every stairwell was a battlefield. Soldiers called it Rattenkrieg, Rat War. Snipers ruled the rubble. Night raids bled both sides dry. Orders from Moscow were simple: not one step back. Entire divisions were erased, but the city still stood. By November, winter arrived early. German soldiers froze in summer uniforms. Supply lines stretched thin. Fuel ran low. Hope faded. What the Germans didn't see was what was gathering beyond the city. Far from Stalingrad's ruins, Soviet commanders had been preparing something massive, quietly, patiently. Fresh armies, tanks, artillery. Not to attack the city, but to encircle it. On November 19, 1942, the ground shook. The Red Army struck, not at the city, but at the weak Axis flanks guarding the Germans. Romanian and Hungarian units collapsed under the assault. Within days, the trap snapped shut. Over 300,000 Axis soldiers were surrounded. Inside Stalingrad, the hunters became the hunted. Hitler ordered them to hold, promised supplies from the air, promised rescue. None of it came. Food disappeared. Ammunition ran out. Wounded men froze where they fell. Soviet forces tightened the noose, block by block, basement by basement, the same way they had once defended. In February 1943, the unthinkable happened. The German Sixth Army surrendered. It was the first full German army destroyed in the war. Stalingrad was more than a battle. It was a psychological earthquake. From that moment on, Germany was no longer advancing. It was retreating. The Red Army had proven something terrifying. It could endure anything, and then strike back harder. Stalingrad wasn't just the defense of a city. It was the birth of a counterattack that would roll all the way to Berlin. If you want more untold World War II stories that reveal the psychological cost of war on both sides, subscribe to the channel and stay updated so you don't miss the next story.